Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to Crypto, your home for Crypto2. I am your host Martin, and today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin to 25,000. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and have any suggestions, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You hit the like button and the bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with me whenever the stream is done, join me on the Discord. Links have gone down. They're gonna be pinned here on top of the chat. Yo guys, thank you very much for stopping by. Jeff Loomis, what's up, dude? Andrew, what's up? Todd, what's up, dude? And War, what is up, dude? How's it going? I hope the stream picks up a little bit better because I am losing frames. Right, I drop frames. I'm dropping a lot of frames. Since that my connection's gone a lot better now, I was struggling, so that number should decrease and everything should start running smooth, hopefully. Let me know if you guys are having any problems on your end. We might be a little bit delayed here on what I'm saying and what you guys are seeing, right? So let's get rolling. Alrighty. Market Crap. Where's it going? Market Crap is still pumping. Alright, so we had some bearish divergence. If you guys remember, we were talking about this potential for a price moving down upon upsloping consolidation. We did move down. We didn't make the best looking flag, but you know, moved down and pumped again. Now on this smaller move, right, we are creating bearish divergence strong. Now if you remember, this was one of the possibilities that we discussed, and we discussed it was a little bit more unlikely due to the fact that you know, we were upsloping consolidating. That should tend to break down. I mean, we did break down we didn't break down with a lot of strength, right? So we did break down a little bit, still managed to create a flag here on this portion, right? Not the best looking flag, but creating a flag. And then we got our pump. Now this is still creating strong bearish divergence, right? So there's still a possibility for a downturn on the market. Now things are looking bullish, and we know that anything that is bearish still, you know, it's still, you know, not playing out with full strength to anything that is bullish. So bulls are in control. There's a chance that this bearish divergence might not play out, but we are getting it near a key zone. Remember what I said? 1.03 trillion. Bitcoin could be heading to 25,000 by then. Where Bitcoin's at right now at 23,119, I think it could be more like 24,500 by the time we get here. Right, but I think that's where we could be looking at, right? So let's see, there's a question. Todd says, I have a general question. With so much bearish divergence across crypto, are we looking for a significant pullback soon? Yeah, I mean, we could, right? We could. I mean, things are still bullish. I'm not 100% on we're bottomed, right? It looks as though we have bottomed to some extent. Just not sure is it full bottom, because we've seen something that looks kind of similar to this, right? We talked about this. I think it's easier when we look at this in log scale and hide the Bollinger Bands. If you remember, moves like this we have seen back here, right? Where's 2019? Let's go back to 2019. See, once we got it here, right? Similar move, drop, pop, drop, pop, and then move down, right? But right now we're still on this flag formation, right? We pumped here, flag formation. We're getting another rally, so it's not 100% the same, but it's somewhat similar. And we've also seen something similar here, right? Look, on this move from the previous all-time high, 2019, right? Look at that drop with that nice W formation here, with that retrace, right? Impulse up, consolidating down sloping, impulse up again, created that bearish divergence, and then we move down, right? So if we zoom in here and we just look at this as a somewhat similar move, not exactly the same, but again, down coming motion, right? Creating that W shape, impulse up, downside consolidation, impulse up, and then we break down, right? This motion here and this motion here are somewhat similar, right? This one's with the breakdown here are somewhat similar to what we're seeing here now, right? That coming down, right, with the impulse up, coming down, and then pumping with the second pump, particularly like the back in 2018. So it could be that we could still run down, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure that we're out of the woods. Getting above 1.03 trillion would certainly start looking a little bit better. Look at the divergence on the RSI hidden back then. Yeah, it's a good call. I didn't look at divergences. Let's go back and look at those. Where's 2018? Here it is. When in 2018 we were looking at this? Here, right? Yeah. Yeah, here's strong bearish on this last bit, right? Look, boom, and boom here, right? Or high to lower high, right? Well, strong bearish back here, and on this move, right? You're correct. Here, there's hidden divergence to here, and hidden divergence to here, right? At least to this here point, right? Which against the RSI will be coming all the way up here, right? For that move. Going from here to here, but against the MACD, it's just basically coming to here, right? Like we have right now. We have that hidden divergence. Now we have that strong bearish, right? I think it's something extremely similar here to what we were looking back here, right? Hidden bearish, strong bearish, right? Not against the RSI, but against the MACD. You know, it's looking somewhat similar, right? Am I having internet problems? Maybe. Which is weird. For some reason, my internet's just crapping out again. See, I'm dropping a lot on kbps cent, and my frames are dropping. I'm at 30.9. Oh, I'm about to hit 31. Yeah, see? So I'm dropping frames. Yeah, I'm not sure. The internet's been really weird today. And not a lot I can do, man, except keep on pushing, I guess. And I should be back. Guys. Please let me know if things are better. Shit. I am dropping frames again. Not a lot, but I am dropping frames. Which is awkward, because apparently I am now sending more data than I was before. So, yeah, I'm not sure. My internet's running fine. Yeah, that's download speed though, right? Let's do a Ookla. I am trying to see if there's anything here. Yeah, not coming in bad. 200, 215, 201, 201, 200. Yeah, the upload speed is where the thing's gonna be at, right? Where the problem's gonna be at. Is this is more an uploading game more than a downloading game, right? Much better now. All right. All right, here we go. Right, here we go. See, 200.49 and then 47.45. This is a bit low because this 1/4. It should be about a third, so that's probably why I'm having problems. My upload's not where it's supposed to be. It should be around 60 plus, but still pretty good for upload, right? It's just weird that I'm having problems. Here I'm still in the red, by the way, right? See, 3,000. I'm dropping frames. Oh, now it's recovering, but up to 8,000, 6,000. It's fluctuating a lot. I'm not sure. It's just weird that it's going on like this. But anyways, let's keep rolling, right? We're looking at Bitcoin. The RSI back here again. I was talking about the RSI way back here on 2018, right? Similar stuff, right? Hidden divergence, strong bearish. You know, very very similar to what we're seeing right now. And even back here when we had a drop, right? I think to some extent we could have been targeting some divergence, right? Hidden as well. See, hidden bearish, right? Hidden bearish here, and then hidden bearish here. So there was hidden bearish, right? And then we dropped farther down. So a lot of similarities to what's happening right now. So are we out of the woods? I don't think we're out of the woods yet, guys, right? We could still be in for a drop. Just we're getting some recovery. Again, it's normal. We were stagnating for a long time. We had to move up or down, right? And we talked about it in the stream. It's like we need to move. This needs to go somewhere. It is moving now. It is moving now. So let's see what else crypto could try to do, right? So Bitcoin bearish, right? Potential fraction downside. Sorry, on the overall market, bearish action to downside, very close to 1.03 trillion. We know it's going to be an important resistance zone that we need to break. Getting above that area and getting above 1.2 is going to be super, I guess, legit for some kind of retrace. But for now, I think we are in some kind of, weird twilight zone where we could go either way, right? I mean, it looks as though we're bullish. Feels as though we're starting to get bullish. I haven't been to Twitter, but you know, I'm guessing if I go to Twitter, people are going to be extremely bullish. You know, we'll see. All right. Alrighty. So that's it for this. Let's go to Bitcoin. Just guys remember something, right? There's always, if you miss a trade, there's always another trade. Don't worry about not being in on the action. If you chase trades, if you chase trades that are already taken off or they're already going, you're more likely to get wrecked than you are to get in at a good area of value. If something has already pumped a lot, the chances are that you're catching close to the top. It could go on pumping, right? There's always exceptions, but the most likely thing that could happen is that people are going to start taking profits. People are getting earlier, and you're going to get stuck there on getting really high in a position, right? Just remember that. Yeah, there's always another trade. And that's the world. If there's not a trade in crypto, there's a trade somewhere else happening, right? There's just too many things to going on that to look at. There's commodities, soft commodities, hard commodities. There's metals, precious metals, ferrous metals, non-ferrous metals. Construction companies, internet companies, tech companies, car companies. There's so many companies out there. Like companies relate to a lot of things. You can trade the commodities. You can trade the companies that deal in those commodities. You know, there's so much out there, man. There's so many trades going on. There's always something going on somewhere. You gotta be looking, right? You gotta be looking somewhere. Bearish divergence section downside again. We did have this upsloping triangle that I drew, and I told you guys we're having this upsloping triangle. We could break down, and we did break down that day. Actually, we weren't breaking down when I posted it, but we broke down afterwards, right? And that was part of the thing here on Discord. Where's our Discord? Where's the general chat? I lost it. Here we go. Right. Back here. Right. I posted it. We were not breaking down. We were still in the triangle. And I said, watch out, there could be a moving down. And we did get the moving down, right? We just pumped afterwards. But, you know, I was expecting to get that motion to still come down. Was not expecting for us to get this pump, but that's fine. Again, we held support, right, at here at 20,890. We held it because we broke it, and then we reclaimed the next candle, and we just managed to break through with some strength through 21,400. And the thing here, and the thing to look at here, all right, I think I'm back. I'm not sure if I'm back on the same stream or not. Am I back here on the same stream? Something really weird. Like, it looked as though my PC was going to crash, and I think I'm back. So, please give me a thumbs up if I am back, so I know I can continue. I'm back. All right, Kitty Coach got me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Alrighty, let's keep rolling. Yeah, I got completely disconnected. And my music stopped and OBS is connected. Anyways, I was talking about this upwards motion, how we're getting that continuation. And I was talking about the volume, right? Look at the volume here. Look at the volume here, right? We're losing volume as we're pumping more, which is bad, right? That usually tells us that we're weakening. That's what we flagged here. Now we're getting this kind of break, but look at the volume on this break. It's less volume. How do we know it's less volume? If you look at here, it's going to be a little bit, if I make this larger, you might be able to tell a little bit better, but there's a small gap here between the volume here in my line that I have at 14,890, right? There's a small gap. There's almost no gap here on this red push down on the same line. Again, I'm just using that line as a measurement. Doesn't have to do anything to do with the volume. It just happened that the line was there, and it lets us know that there's a small gap, seeing that we pumped a lot, but with not a lot of volume. Here we dropped not much, with much more volume than what we had back here. So with that into account, the pump didn't come with a lot of volume. That tells us that the pump doesn't have a lot of strength going on behind it. And we can tell that even though we're trying to rally, we're still losing volume, right? That means that there's not a lot of movement here, right? It's just dropping. Volume is not as active. Bearish divergence. Strong potential for action to the downside. Strong bearish divergence while overbought, sitting at 85.96. Yes, there could be a retrace coming. There could. Again, magical keywords, because they're in a full-on bull market, which we're not in a full-on bull market, but they're in a full-on bull market. An asset can stay overbought for a long time. Markets are irrational. Markets are illogical sometimes. And a market can stay irrational much longer than you can stay solvent, right? So you don't want to be trading just based on being overbought. Yes, while being overbought tells us the price value is higher. As soon as it stays here overbought for like 14 days, as soon as it stays overbought for about 14 days or so, right? 14 periods, this is going to come back down to neutral. So it needs to keep on pumping to some extent and pumping more and pumping more. That way it's going to stay overbought, right? And we know that there's markets that stay overbought for long times. Now, looking at this, I think we're likely due for a turn south. I'm not sure if we're going to go to 25,000, but I think we could be in for some potential downwards motion, meaning we could be looking for the price of Bitcoin to drop. Let's go to the 4-hour. Again, this is what I had drawn on the 4-hour, what I had posted on the Discord, right? The triangle. looking for the breakdown. We did get it again. We briefly flirted with the line. We held here, broke below it, managed to get back above it again. Same thing, right? Get there as resistance. Next candle got above, used it as back testing it as support, and then finally pumped through. But we were failing to get above that 23,000. Right, 23,203. Again, failing here at the zone. Still above the 20, which is the only good thing. Still above the 20, trying, really trying to get there, right? Now, high to low, positive, high to low. Here on the short-term moves, like from here to here, here to here, and here to here, there's really nothing happening that is bearish. You also have nothing happening here that is bullish. On the larger move, and this is where I'm going to use this line, right? So now I'm going to borrow this line that I had drawn here. And this might be from the 1 hour, and it was from the 1 hour. So I'm not going to be able to borrow it because I'm going to screw whatever I had drawn on the 1 hour chart. I think it might be from the 1 hour. So I'm just going to send it back there for good measure for now. And then if it makes no sense in the 1 hour, it's probably something I drew to draw a point. Maybe the fact that if we pumped, we were going to create bearish divergence. I think that might have been the idea that I was looking for, which is what I was shifting this lines to, right? That's why I shifted the line up to here and here. We were pumping and we're creating bearish divergence. I think that's probably the idea that I was trying to draw when I placed those lines. But the 1 hour chart is gonna really let us know whether or not that was the idea that I had. Right? Also waiting for this bearish divergence to develop versus the MACD. Guess what? Now we have it against the MACD. All right, look, I just drew it here. All right, positive, less positive. So interesting. Internet gone? I hope not. I hope not. I'm having internet issues today. It's just weird. I haven't had internet issues the whole week, and my internet's at a good speed, so I'm not sure. Maybe the ISP is pooping out. I'm not sure. Anyways, bearish divergence, right? Potential for action to downside. We're struggling. We're moving down. We're failing to get below that 20,586. If we try to rally and try to get above that zone, immediately going to start creating bearish divergence again. So it's not going to be once. It's going to be twice that we're creating it. And that could lead to a movement down, right? So watch out. Watch out, right? So again, we're already looking for this move to happen since we posted about this triangle, right? Now we have it. Now the second move that could happen is if we, because we are failing to drop below 20, and seeing that we're failing to drop below 20, what leads me to believe is that we're going to try to rally once more, and then create this bearish divergence here, right? Which obviously is not anchoring to anything. It's going to be there against the MACD and potentially against the RSI. It's just going to depend with how much strength it comes. But given market conditions and how the market's looking right now, I'll be more inclined to think that we're probably not going to have a lot of strength behind the move. We're going to try to pump a little bit, create that bearish divergence, and then probably then look for some downwards motion and start consolidating a little bit more. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, see, this line makes no sense in the 1 hour. So it was from the 4 hour. I was trying to wait for the things to come through, and that's probably why the line was there. Let's zoom in here. I'm just looking here at the short-term moves. Look at this. Bearish divergence strong as well, right? Potential for action to downside. We're not moving down with strength. At best, we are just consolidating, right? Again, positive to negative. And again, here from here to here, right? So similar moves. Short-term, man, not really seeing a lot. Right? This is a super short-term moves. Not the most exciting, but there's bearish divergence here. Probably here as well. Barely there. So strong bearish divergence, potential for action to downside. Again, could be looking for moving down. Again, keywords potentially. Here there was some strong bullish divergence against the MACD for that movement up, but also that movement up is not coming in with a lot of strength. It's getting stunned by this strong bearish, right? And now we're starting to see it stagnate a bit. I mean, you know, we had strong bearish, move down a bit, farther down, bullish divergence strong, trying to get that reversal to come through. Not seeing it yet, not seeing it play. Again, if we do break to the upside here and try to go for this 23,459 zone, we're going to start creating bearish divergence in the 4 hour. I could put pressure on the price. Again, we're just looking at the macro, right? We're just looking at the macro and see how the market could move. ham and cheese as Bitcoin's too strong. Yeah, we're not. It's looking strong right now, but we still gotta wait a little bit. May, what's up, dude? What's hatching? I guess. Not sure. Chicken egg. Alrighty. Yeah, we could look at that. Andrew, I think there's a couple of requests that have come through. I'm gonna have to go back in and check them out. This is for Bitcoin. Let's check Ethereum, man. Ethereum's holding it a little bit better to some extent. 1,636. Let's get it on the daily, right? Are we there? Yeah. One for too low. So Ethereum has right now at resistance, at a key resistance zone, 1,674, bearish divergence, strong, right? So with that, the potential for moving down and downwards motion to come through, and we are getting consolidation. And unlike Bitcoin, we are not still upsloping a lot, but we're still moving down in this consolidation on the daily. Again, looking a little bit healthier, but ultimately Ethereum is it's Bitcoin's behotch, right? So Ethereum, it's gonna probably drop if Bitcoin drops. That's it. There's no denying it. So the B hatch has to follow the dominating coin, which is Bitcoin, right? So ultimately, it does not matter if it's looking good. It's looking good. It could pump. Bitcoin drops, it's going to tank it with it. That's it. There's no denying it. Overbought at 75.07. Not really anything else happening here on Ethereum. Again, here we're looking for the bearish divergence strong. Managed to trigger again to support 1,514. Pumping up again at finding that support zone. We had also the hidden divergence to come through here. And like we said, if we keep on dropping, making more negative momentum, going to still create that hidden divergence. We also have it against the RSI. So MACD, RSI, hidden divergence, bullish. Potential for action to the upside, getting that nice pump coming through. Do we have here anything bearish? We do. You guys like Bitcoin, right? Oh yeah, like the Bitcoin. Here we go. Alrighty. Bearish divergence. Strong potential for action downside. Moving down right now, we're below the 20. We're trying to reclaim it, but we're failing. And that could lead to farther sell-off. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yo, you guys, did you guys watch that 70s show? Let me know in the Discord. Let me know in the comments. All right, type 1 if you've seen that 70s show. Type 2 if you haven't seen that 70s show. I mean, she says one. Once in a bit. All right. Market Wizards says he's in the 30s show. Not sure I've seen that. Yes. All right. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have seen it and you liked it, there is that 90s show on Netflix, and it has. They came out with this spin-off, that 80s show that was really bad, and it only came out for a season. It was horrible. It actually, I think it was back on 2002 that one came out, and then that 70s show run from like 1998 all the way to 2006. So they came out with the spin-off while the main show was still going on, and that 80s show really sucked. But they came out with that 90s show, and that 90s show has the original cast come back. Yeah. It's pretty good. It has Red, it has Eric, it has Donna. Like they don't appear full time. They just come in and do stuff. But Red and what was it? I forgot Red's wife's name. They are there full time, right? They're there full time, and it's based more on their grandkids now hanging out. Kelso happens to make an appearance, and Jackie and Kelso. So, you have Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis come in for a little bit on the first episode. There's also, Eric happens to come a little bit on the first episode. Donna comes out a little bit in the first episode. So you get to see them again now as grown-ups. It's really a fun show. I was watching episode 1, 2, and I think 3, and it was fun. Yeah, if you guys have a chance, watch it. I thought it was pretty fun to watch that, and yeah. Anyways, let me go through the requests that we've gotten. So, all right, Andrew, I'm gonna push your WMT and Hoskins towards the end because they're on a different exchange, right? And meanwhile, I think the next one that asked for something was Todd. I think Todd requested a coin. Trying to banned. I think it was banned that he requested. Cause these chicks don't even know the name of my band. Didn't you say ban something? Yeah. Just check out the 4 hour. Okay. 4 hours seeing some nice action. Nice volume on this last candle. 4% rally, not bad. Bearish divergence strong though, right? From here to here. Now, really to the new island. Now this island here is starting to develop, right? Or that island there. So just watch out. There could be strong bearish divergence developing here in coming into play. And that could put pressure on the price, right? Against strong bearish against the MACD and the hour side. Nothing bullish yet. Low, higher low, negative, less negative, low, high on the hour side. 4 hour, not super hot. That little head and shoulders in the end. Yes, but getting midline head and shoulders, it is not really a good looking head and shoulders. There's no super well defined shoulder here. It's just kind of like a blob of a mess, more sideways or down consolidation with a breakdown. So there's not a defined shoulder. So what I'm looking at here, and remember, right? Head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. It looks my head and shoulders. All right, I'll go back and look at it. I might have missed it. I think you're talking about an inverse head and shoulders. Upside and upright head and shoulders would make no sense. But all right, so oh no, I didn't want to do that. All right. So head and shoulders is usually a you coming in a downturn, right? And then someone you get like your shoulder, you get your head, and then you get your shoulder, right? And then you look for that neckline break, so you get your reversal to come through, right? But usually head and shoulders comes in a downturn, on a downwards motion. There are continuation head and shoulders, and that's what they're called. When you're in an uptrend, right? All of a sudden you take a dip, and then you pump, and then you drop a little bit more, then you pump, then you come about to the same level, and then you rally, and then you just take off, right? And this is a continuation head and shoulders. Continuation head and shoulders, although they're not super rare, I don't think that's what we're seeing here, because I don't see the shoulder, right? Yeah. Yeah, but this is a continuation head and shoulders. Usually, when you find your head and shoulders, you're coming in a downtrend, and then you're starting to get that stagnation where you try to drop, and then you drop a little bit more, and then you try to rally, but then you try to drop again, but you don't drop as much as the previous one. That tells you that the trend or the downtrend here has weakened, right? So you're looking for that signal. The trend is weakening, and you're looking ultimately for the break of that neckline. Now here the neckline would be here, right? But again, these are regular inverse head and shoulders. This is a continuation inverse head and shoulders. It happens to be on an uptrend, and as a continuation, and it just tells us the trend it's going to continue. Here it tells us that there should be a reversal in the trend, and that we could start looking for some upside gains. While different, a little bit different, right? On the way they appear. I don't think I'm seeing it here. Yeah, if you have something, send it to me on the Discord. I'll try to check it, right? But I'm not seeing that head and shoulders. I'm not sure where you're finding the head, the shoulders. So I'm guessing you're trying to take this as a shoulder. I mean, the only thing that would make sense to me, the way I'm looking at this, is that you're looking at this as some kind of shoulder. And then this is the head, and then this is the other shoulder, right? But I don't think this shoulder is well defined. Yeah, I don't think this shoulder is well defined though. And the thing is, if this is a shoulder, right? Is the shoulder coming just to here? And then you know, this is our neckline. This is our neckline. Right, and then we are back testing it. He says, "What I mean, it could work. It's just I don't think it's super defined." Yeah. Sup Arts, what's up, dude? So yeah, I don't think it's a super well defined head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulder. It could bring continuation. But uni an hour ago, nice. Good luck. It could be just watch out. It could be getting stopped out by the bearish divergence starting to develop, right? Again, it's starting to develop. We don't have a lot of confirmation here on the MACD, but if it does trigger, it could certainly send you on some kind of throwback. We plow through that neckline and then just go further down. Just watch out. All right, so that's it for band. That's it for band. Let's you said just on the 4 hour. I think someone requested something else. I think Kitty QNT requested. Kitty Kush requested QNT, so let's check that one out. The Quantum of Solace. Y'all remember High Card Jesus? It's weird that he disappeared when everything went bearish. Should have come back to preach. Bearish divergence strong, potential flexion to downside again. Here on the MACD, on the RSI, just in his last little bit. I can say it's to here one and then to here the other one, so we have them well defined, but it's the same thing. It's just bearish divergence strong. Potential fraction to downside again. Could be expecting to see a downturn. We are moving down. Now again, trying to reclaim. Everything's going bullish, right? We're going a little bit bullish. Everything's trying to go bullish, right? So let's look here at pips. I think that would make sense. We are making a valid retrace. Let's just guess. Or not guess. Let's see where we're at right now. We're getting above that 382. Not bad. Now if we extend that to here and bring this down to that wick. See how the story changes just by going here and here. Again, from the wick high to wick low. Or people will say swing high to swing low. Trying right now to get above that 382. Right now, the question is, when do you use wicks? When do you not use wicks? Again, it's preference. people sometimes use wicks because they say you should consider all data points. All data points are valid. People don't like to use wicks because they want to see where traders settled for the closing and opening, right? So you would go with the bodies. For me, it's more about volatility. If there's a lot of volatility on the prices, like, you know, we get super large wicks to the upside, super large wicks to the downside, I would go with the bodies. They'll basically dialed out that volatility that could be outliers and just keep the data that matters where trades are closing, and it'll give you a narrower range. Now, if you are looking at, you don't care about that, you could just go with the, if the market's more or less stable, you could use the wicks. I think that's, the best way I could tell you what my approach is for this. And again, even if we undo it, it makes a little bit of a difference here above that 382. We should be hitting for that 0.5, but I think the wicks could do. They could be considered here. We're facing resistance. That kind of makes sense that we're facing resistance. It also makes sense here how we broke above 236. We held it here for a couple candles until we finally broke it, backtested, rejected, came back down. Now we're trying to get back above it, closing it right on it, then using it as support, backtesting it, and then using it as a trampoline, trying to get above. So, and finding resistance. So it kind of makes sense when we use wicks. It looks a lot better. And I don't think the wicks here are going to do us any harm if we consider them. So bearish average is strong. Valid retrace at 382. Hopefully we can keep on retracing to that 50% at 161. 161.31, and from there, we could just start a retrace. Maybe you can go to that 618, right? But I think it's ultimately going to follow Bitcoin. It's just in general market conditions. Let's see here. Almost sideways motion. So we have medium bearish divergence here. Right, we're going sideways here, and then we're coming down here on our RSI. And we're also coming down here on our MACD. So, yeah. Medium bearish, potential fraction downside, moving down, using the 20 as support, trying to hold on to it. That is fine. If we do try to rally and go higher than this previous high, immediately going to start creating strong bearish divergence against the MACD. And, we could start talking about a potential downwards motion. Again, it's just looking very similar to what we have seen before, right? I don't think we're seeing anything... any of these projects do anything super special. This should be on the 4-hour chart, man. It should be on the 4-hour chart, man. Here we go. And then here on the short move, man, we're going higher, coming in lower, bearish divergence strong, potential fraction to downside. All hell breaks loose. I'm kidding. Strong bearish, right, against the MACD, not against the RSI, maybe. Yeah, not against the RSI, just against the MACD. Potential fraction to downside. That's it, man. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here, right? Again, from potential fraction to downside, we'll see if it triggers. It's very likely going to follow Bitcoin, right? Peace and prices cover. I think that was the tweet, or not the tweet, the comment. I just want to see if it's in price discovery. Is it in price discovery? It is. It's not in price discovery right now. It is actually on price discovery right now. There's a wick higher, so there's gonna be data on the short time scales, but it is in price discovery with strong bearish divergence, right? Look at this. Oh no. Open a new tab. Strong bearish divergence, potential function downside. Could be going down, right? Could be going down. Price discovery mode. Oh, we need to flip this inverse pivot somewhere. High. Too low. Should be going for that 1618 at 2.83. That is our target. On being on press discovery mode. High. Higher high. More positive momentum. Higher on the other side. Is it higher on the other side? It's not. It is big. Oh, man, almost made something there. There's bearish divergence strong against the RSI. Potential function downside starting to break down. Again, recover the 20 right now, trying to use it as support, right? Recovered in this candle. Do we have hidden bullish? Let's see. Let's zoom in here. Nope, no hidden bullish. So strong bearish is the last thing we have. We're trying to rally and get above that 20. There is probably going to be some bullish divergence here on the 1 hour chart. I'm just going to draw it where I think it could be. It could be either here or here. But this should get me in a ballpark zone to where I think the bullish divergence could be at. And that bullish divergence could be triggering that move up, right? So let's get rid of this here on the why did it go on the daily? Why did it want to go on the daily show? There we go. All right, let's go to the 1 hour chart. So here's where I think that divergence was, and we're gonna find out here in a second that I was probably right. Oh, look at this, I was right. It is the oldest trick in the book. All right, so there is divergence here, and the other divergence that I was saying is probably from back here. It's also there. All right, here's a move. First one within the same island, second one from one island to the next. We don't have it against the RSI, so bullish divergence strong against the MACD. Tried rally, fell to 20, drop lower, more bullish divergence, this time against the MACD and the RSI. And now we're getting our break coming in here. Now, is there bearishness? Oh, let's see. Low, slightly higher, high, positive, more positive, and high, and higher. So no bearishness for now. Right. So targets for OP. The targets for OP, already stated where the target's going to be. Next target's going to be at 2.83, right? Supposing that the bearish divergence doesn't trigger. All right. A lot of talk about Binance. We'll do Binance, then we'll do Andrew's coins. Where are the Binance at? Here we go. We haven't looked at Binance in a long time. Yeah, Binance trying to recover to 336 again. Not a bad target, but bearish divergence strong here against the MACD, against the RSI. All right. Don't you just hate it? When it's pumping in this bearish divergence, don't you just hate it? Strong bearish divergence, potential fraction downside if we do drop it. The 20 moving average should catch us at 289.6. Oh my goodness, where are we gonna go? Rally, if we keep rallying, 336.8. Bearish divergence strong while being overbought, right? Overbought as we are right now. Could lead to a reversal, right? That's what we look for when we're looking for trends to end. Short-term move. Higher, more positive, higher still. Even higher in here. Ooh, some hidden bearish against the RSI. Not hidden bearish, strong bearish against the RSI. Oh no, look at that. That's a strong bearish divergence for potential moving down. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? 1 hour chart, everything's looking good. High, higher, more positive, higher still. There's really nothing bearish here. And I'm not really seeing anything bullish either, right? And so yeah, Binance again, 4 hour bearish divergence could get putting some stop motion on a rally, right? And then the 1 hour again could be putting some stop motion on a rally. So we'll see. Now let's go to Andrew's tap tools. Tap tools that I have. I'm opening it up here on the side, and then I'm gonna bring it back in. So bear with me for a second. See what I did there? Bear. On the daily. Where's this at? Alright, so we had looked at this in the past because now it's starting to remember data. It used to be that it didn't remember data. That's why I was not keeping stuff up here. But we had fibs and they stayed there after rejecting the 618 on the wick and then the 50% on the rally, right? Now we are below the 236, so not super hot. Again, we talked about the golden mean ratio, was it the 382 to that 618 zone. We're looking for a lot of the retraces to happen, and a lot of them happening around the 50% zone, right? There we go. Good stuff. We've talked about that in the past. Now there was bearish divergence strong here. I'm not sure. We probably talked about it, but we didn't draw it. We didn't draw it. Drew it. We didn't draw it, man. Trogdor. Look, here we go. Bearish divergence strong. Potential fraction to downside. We are moving down on that. There's really nothing bullish coming through. Oversold at 26.89. So let's get to that 4-hour chart. It got a big update. Is that why it dropped? I'm not, like when we're looking at these pairs, sometimes I get mixed up because this is WMT against data, so it's dropping against data, but I'm not sure if it's rallying in value versus dollars because I think it's going to depend on what data does against the dollar. All right, so hidden bearish divergence, potential for more action to downside. Still below the 20, trying to get above it, but there's really nothing bullish to come through. There is bullishness. Strong bullish divergence here. It is just failing to play out, my friends. Look at that, even here in the short term. Right, bullish divergence strong. Potential for action to the upside. Trying to rally, not even hitting the 20 and rejecting. So again, not like it's ready to rally, right? Overhead bearishness, right? So we had the strong bullish to here, and then overhead bearishness, putting pressure on that price, still below 20. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, I mean, Tap Tool's got a big update. All right, I thought you said you meant this asset's got a big update, and then it started to drop in value. I was like, that's not good. That is not good. Alrighty, let's do this one. There's a divergence here. Strong bullish, potential function to the upside. We should be getting trying to get a break above that 20. Don't have it against the RSI, only against the MACD. Right. Other than that, nothing bearish. High, lower, positive, less positive, less positive. High on the RSI, lower high on the RSI, and even lower high on the RSI. So all we have is strong bullish on the 1 hour. Not really seeing it play though. Yet. It could try to trigger. Not super hopeful. I think that one was Husky's. Andrew, I'm not sure where you think this asset's gonna go. If ADA keeps rallying, it's gonna gain strength against this assets. But the question is how these assets trade against the dollar. I mean, overall, although ADA could be rallying and these assets be dropping, it could mean that, you know, these assets are also rallying against the dollar, just not as fast as ADA is rallying. So if, let's say ADA rallied 50% and you know, WMT rallied 2%, it still gained value against the dollar, but it just lost a lot of ground against ADA, right? So, you know, looking at it as against the ADA indicator, I don't think it's an ultimate determinant as to what the actual value of the asset is. You know, when you're gonna get out of the asset, you're probably gonna get out of this asset against a dollar pair, maybe against ADA and then to a dollar pair or whatever. But you know, it'll be interesting to see how this is doing against the actual dollar. Neutral at 50.33. Not really a lot here. I was just checking from this move here to here, coming up higher and higher, low, higher, low, negative, less negative, and higher. So Husky's not a lot, man. Not a lot on Huskies. Let's go to the 1 hour. High, lower high, positive was positive, high to low. Shorter term move here, bullish divergence on the drop that we're getting right now. And this should tell us that we should be expecting to see some kind of rally coming through, right? And we'll see where it goes from there. Wars is out. It's bedtime. All right, Sensei War. Take care, man. Have some good rest. Hope to see you around. And that's it for this asset, dude. Andrew, bro, and not really seeing a lot happening on this one. Again, short-term move. Nothing super special. It's holding on better than WMT, that's for sure. Not that. I want to get rid of that. Holding a lot better than WMT. Just not looking like it wants to break it away. There's a small channel that we're trading in. Not seeing a lot of. Although we have volume back here, not really seeing any kind of clear here volume here and here with the large wicks. Right, and again, these are the outliers that I would be ignoring because it's such a large wick to the body size that I would not consider it. Something this, from high to low, we are making a valid retrace. We're above that, 50%, heading for that 618. It's not doing bad. At some point in time, we wicked. Yeah, 100% retrace. That was a couple days ago. But again, we're just in that median zone where we're not really doing a lot. Get rid of this one. Let's go back to the corn. Not this chart. We haven't been looking at this chart. This is the chart. Waiting for it to change. Here we go. Again, Bitcoin ultimately is to get above 23,203. I started to get up in this zone, but yeah. Gonna wait, guys. It's not, again, upslope consolidation here, just like we had back here. Anything that is upsloping tends to break down, like it broke down here. So very, very similar stuff. And again, just overall, it's not looking super hot for crypto, right? I mean, it has been hot. Just what we've been looking at here, not super hot. A lot of bearish divergence, a lot of bearishness showing up. So that's what has me a little bit worried. So. Again, if there's anything that it's worth mentioning, I'll go on the Discord and post graphs or something if I notice the market's rallying, or if we're expecting to see a downturn or something. But I think my analysis stays more or less the same. Maybe we get a small rally here in the 1 hour, right? Maybe we get this smaller rally. Was it the 1 hour or the 4 hour? I think it might have been the 4 hour. With this rally here, that creates strong bearish divergence, and then we break down. I think that's what I would be looking for if we do rally. If we do start a drop, there is reason. We have strong bearish divergence for a potential drop to come through. All right. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember that all the information that is provided here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again tomorrow? Not tomorrow. Sometime. If I can't come throughout the week, I'll be here. If I can't, I'll try to be on Discord or whatever. But thank you very much for stopping by, guys, and I'll catch you again soon for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.